there, Jim Rakowski of the Customer Store, where our mission is to help you write new policies by compiling highly targeted data on families that are up for renewal, specifically on their first homeowner's policy. You know, there really is no better group to contact than families that are nearing the first anniversary of their home. Half of these families are out of state, which means that they went through the banker, builder, or mortgage broker for their first policy. You know as well as I do that if you were locked into your first policy by the banker builder, it means you're probably paying too much from the start and you haven't had an agent to talk to. Because these policyholders have only been in their home for 9, 10, 11 months, they don't have any rapport built up with their current agent because their current agent hasn't been around. You can fill this void. You know, there's no doubt about it. Price matters, especially in today's economy. But the reality is, there's always going to be somebody that can write a cheaper policy, especially with a point-and-click culture of the internet. The key to selling insurance is not in being the cheapest on the block, but in building trust, rapport, and confidence. In today's fiercely competitive climate, where innovative companies like esurance.com are stealing market share from the corporate giants of yesteryear, there's still something to be said about building rapport and selling adequate protection and great customer service. If all you pitch is lower premiums, you might find that your book of business consists of web surfing price shoppers that go with another carrier as soon as they find somebody $1 cheaper. Who better to contact to develop this rapport than a list of families that are paying too much from the outset, but more importantly, have no loyalty to their current agent? Just ask yourself, what would you do? If you've only been in your house for 10 months, you're paying too much on your first policy, and you don't know your agent, they haven't been around, and you have no rapport built up with them, maybe you haven't even met them. You're not getting multiple discounts from your current carrier. You're not getting discounts for filing claims. Yet in just a month or two, you need to renew your policy, and all of a sudden you're contacted by another agent that knows you by name, that promises to save you money and be there for you over the long haul. They take the time to get to know you and your family and your protection needs. Well, chances are you'll want to find out more. You'll be receptive to that. Bottom line is you make your money from the residuals. If you contact these families when they're ripe for a switch, you have the opportunity to create an indelible bond that will lead to a long-lasting and profitable relationship. Contrast this to web surfing price shoppers that will come and go. That isn't the type of book of business that you envision writing when you first started your agency, I would imagine. The way the program works is simple. You select the areas that you want to target by zip code, by city, by county, even carrier route or subdivision. You then get a fresh, updated list via email of all of the families in your locale that are within 3 months of renewing on their first homeowners. The data comes to you in the form of an Excel spreadsheet containing personal and property characteristics to aid in your precise marketing efforts. We can include the full married couple's names, address, scrubbed phone number when available. We could even include the date of birth, valuation of the home, the year the house was built, presence of a pool, the purchase price. It's really amazing how finely we can slice the information. You know, I probably don't need to tell you that blanket mailers almost never work because they reach families that have been in their homes for 10, 15, 20 years. These families have a great relationship with their current agent, and they're probably getting discounts for not filing claims. The national average of direct mail, in fact, is terrible. It's less than half of 1%. Yet our clients typically see 10 times the national average. If you just take the peel, stick, and mail approach, 2 to 5% responses are not uncommon. Yet you might find that you can double your response rate by following up with a phone call. You know, we're actually working with one agent in Arizona. I don't know how he does it. It's 100 degrees in the summer, yet he puts on a 3-piece suit and knocks on these families' doors. Says, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. I can give you a better deal on that Audi parked in the driveway. His closing rate is amazing. Now, I don't know who has the time to do this. I just might recommend sending out a postcard or a quote and following it up with a phone call. The point is, the more personal approach, the better the results. Listen, you're not going to retire tomorrow off this list, but what it does is give you a nice, steady stream of new clients. The cost of this list is probably less than what you make off of one policy. But with regard to return on investment, keep in mind that too many agents find that once they capture the home, the auto soon follows. One final thought is this: we don't just give you a list and tell you to run with it. We make our money the same way you do from the residuals. And we look forward to playing an ongoing role in the success of your direct marketing campaign. To customize your perfect list, pick up the phone or send an email today. Thanks for listening, and we'll look forward to putting your agency in the right place at the right time.